All right, welcome back to another countdown. The top 50 underrated NFL wide receivers. Top 50 underrated NFL wide receivers. Get into it. Mark Duper, who was one half of the Marx Brothers with Mark Clayton. Miami Dolphins was a team where Duper earned a nickname called Super Duper for 11 years, 11 seasons. A three-time Pro Bowler, a two-time All-Pro selection. His best season was in 1984, where he had 71 catches, 1,306 yards, 8 touchdowns in 1986. He caught 67 catches for 1,213 yards and 11 touchdowns. Duper had four 1,000-yard seasons, including 511 receptions overall for 8,869 receiving yards and 59 touchdowns. Let's elaborate more on why he's underrated. Obviously, he played alongside, Mark Clayton. The Marx Brothers dynamic, because Duper and Clayton were such a formidable tandem, their statistics were often bundled together. While Clayton was frequently the target in the red zone possession situation, so Duper was utilized as a deep threat, often making him a big play asset rather than a volume stats leader. System receivers label. Skeptics at the time argued that Duper's success was merely a byproduct of Dan Marino's strongly prolific arm, and this narrative unfairly painted him as a beneficiary of quarterback play of Dan Marino rather than just being an elite playmaker in his own right. Overlooked physicality. At 5'9", Duper was smaller than the prototype ex-receivers of his era, while he shattered physical stereotypes lying on a 40-inch vertical, including incredible route running. His size caused some voters and analysts to underrate his overall skill set against physical press coverage defenses. Lack of individual accolades. Duper only was selected to 3 Pro Bowls, 1983, 1984, 1986, an era stacked with legendary wideouts. He consistently missed out on first-team All-Pro selections, which hurt his historical recognition. Team sets without championships. The Miami Dolphins were offensive juggernaut during the 1980s, but failed to secure a Super Bowl victory during Duper and Marino's peak years. This lack of a championship ring frequently caused retrospectives evaluations to overlook the dominant offensive units they spearheaded. Yeah, when you look at Duper, man, he had one of the most productive wideouts. He was one of those productive wideouts that was very productive in Miami history for the Dolphins. Again, 8,869 receiving yards, 59 touchdowns. He's one of the most efficient deep threats in the NFL, and the NFL that has ever seen. That's why I put him on the list on my book. Thanks for the 70 people tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man, he was underrated, man, Mark Duper. Yeah, that's the thing with Clayton and Duper. They are a product of Dan Marino playing with him. That's the narrative of why he's not in the Hall of Fame, why Clayton's not in the Hall of Fame, because they benefited from playing with Dan Marino. But that's unfair. Say that about Jerry Rice. Did he benefit from playing with Joe Montana? I'm quite sure he was. But that doesn't mean that he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, which he is, Jerry Rice. But I don't understand why these two guys are not in when it comes to Clayton and Duper. Well, they were great receiving duo, like a tandem. They one of the great receiving tandems ever, and they still not in. So that's basically it for that. Come back, top of the hour, 6 o'clock. We get into the 20s. Who's the 29th most underrated NFL wide receiver? Best yet to come. Thanks for hitting the like button. Hope you subscribe to the channel. Until then, talk to you soon.